Anger. It isn't pretty, it isn't fun, but we gotta talk about it. And today I'm gonna talk about this tiny little thing that you're doing. You probably don't even realize it, but it's ramping up your anger, making you more frustrated, more annoyed. Ugh, stick around. Hey y'all, it's Dr. Allison. You know me, I'm just here simplifying psychology to help you live a healthier and more meaningful life. This morning I was actually flipping through this book, Taming the Tiger Within, just kind of browsing, and I came across something that was so good, it had me saying, that's what I do when I like something in a book. And I decided I was gonna do a video on it today because it just hit something in me, and I think you're gonna want to hear it. So first, let me ask you, how often do you vent? Right? How often does something happen and then you tell a friend about it and you recount and you're telling how you're so annoyed and oh, so frustrating? How often do you do that? All right, venting. You might think it's helpful, but I've talked about this before. Venting is completely unhelpful. I know you think, oh, just get it out and I'll feel better, but no. Venting prompts us to re-experience an event and all the emotions and frustrations and sensations that come with it. However, lots of people still seem to be doing it, but I think you might think twice after you hear this quote. So this is from Thich Nhat Hanh, which some of you might be familiar with. If not, just Google, check out, go down the rabbit hole of awesomeness that is him. But here's the quote. People who use venting techniques like hitting a pillow or shouting are actually rehearsing anger. I love that phrase. When someone is angry and vents their anger by hitting a pillow, they are learning a dangerous habit. They are training in aggression. Instead, a wise practitioner generates the energy of mindfulness and embraces her anger every time it manifests. The phrase that just jumped out at me is rehearsing anger. Let that sink in. The point of rehearsing is to get better at something, right? The point of rehearsing is to practice and develop a skill. We rehearse things we want to get good at. Okay, then we don't want to be rehearsing anger. That is not something that we want to be more of like a second nature thing. Quite the opposite. We vent about our rough morning, we yell at the car next to us in traffic, we shut our door at work so we can call our partner or a friend to vent about something really frustrating. You stomp your foot or huff and puff or hit your pillow when you think no one is watching or listening because you think, what's the harm? Here's the harm. Every time you do that, every time you vent, every time you do any of those tiny little things, you are rehearsing anger. You are working out that anger muscle, strengthening it, making it more of a habit, and it's like second nature. Anger is not something we want to rehearse. It is something when we're angry, ideally, right, we rehearse calm. We practice deep breathing. We use our coping statements. We do a meditation. We rehearse calm, or we rehearse health. Rehearsing anger, it's something every time you vent, you are doing. And you probably don't even realize it because it's so small and so subtle. But these small acts are rehearsing anger, and they are developing a habit. And it's a dangerous habit. So let me ask you a question, and I want you to be honest with yourself because I can't see your answer, but you know your answer. How often do you rehearse anger? Honestly, how often in your day, in your week, do you vent? Do you practice this habit of getting frustrated and annoyed and huffing and puffing about it? Maybe it's time to think about rehearsing something different. If you want more tips for things that you can do differently, things that you can rehearse to choose a healthier option, check out some more of my videos or check out my website, drallisonanswers.com. There's so much good stuff there. Anger does not have to be the thing that you perfect. If you like this video, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up. And if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please hit subscribe because then you'll be the first to know about new stuff. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. I'm so grateful that you spend your time today with me. Have an awesome rest of the week and be thoughtful about what you're rehearsing. Bye-bye.